So, a lot of people want to know what is gaslighting when dealing with a narcissist. Let me just go ahead and say this. If you are dealing with a narcissist, gaslighting is one of their favorite ways to make you crazy. And what is gaslighting? When they make you crazy. I'll give you some example. A gaslighter will tell you something, and then when you respond to it, they'll say, I never said that. So they might call you ugly. And then when you say that you called me ugly, they'll say, I would never say that. And you know they said it, but they say they never said it. They will lie to you. And then when that lie comes up, when you go to confront them, they'll say it never happened. They will cheat on you and say you are the problem and you are the reason that they're cheating. Or if they don't say that, they'll say it's because you nag them too much, because you complain too much, you're not a good person to them. So they had to go find somebody who's good to them. They'll make you cry all day, make you look a hot mess, and then they'll go out and step out on you, and then they'll blame you for the way you look. And that's the reason why they're looking for somebody else. So there are many examples of gaslighting, but it's basically when they make you crazy. They do little things, little subliminal things, sometimes overt things that makes you crazy. You literally think you're going crazy, and they do that on purpose because that's how they gaslight you. So nothing is ever their fault. They'll never take accountability for anything. And if it's anything that's bad, it's your fault. This is how they gaslight you. They'll do something, and the outcome, if it's negative, it's your fault. If it's positive, of course, is they take credit for it. Anything positive that happens in your life, they want to take the glory and take credit for it. But anything negative is your fault. If the house is dirty because you've been depressed and crying over them, it's your fault that the house is dirty. Not what they did to cause you to get into that state of depression, but why is the house not clean? Or you will be the one cleaning the house 24/7, 7 days a week, 365 days of the year. And the one day you feel like ish and can't do anything, they'll do it. If you're lucky, they'll do it, but then they'll come back and say, you never clean the house. The house is always a mess, even though you do it every single day. So again, they do little things here and there, sometimes big things, but usually little things that is easy to twist around to make you crazy. So the key.
Hey, babe, I love that blue sweater on you. Oh, thank you. Well, what's that behind you? Huh? What's behind me? Huh? Oh, I don't know. I guess it's nothing. Yeah, I get. Did you change shirts? Did I change shirts? No, I've always had on this red shirt. What are you talking about? No. I literally just complimented you on that blue shirt you just had on. You might need to get your eyes checked or something like that, because this is not blue. This is red. I feel like you're playing games with me and trying to confuse me. No. You had on a blue shirt. No. You are literally crazy. You're always crazy. You're always making stuff up and seeing things that aren't there. Oh my God, you're playing too much with. Oh my God. Nobody's playing anything with you. Oh, yes, you are. What happened to the red shirt? Red shirt? What are you talking about? I've had this blue shirt on all day. You even complimented me on it earlier. You are going to drive me crazy. Well, at least you admit it.
Gaslighting phrases that narcs use to gaslight your reality. Number one, I was just joking. Why are you taking it to heart? I was just joking. Once they humiliated you, now they try to soften it with, you're just being sensitive. So they're just gaslighting you to feel like you're too sensitive to take their joke, which clearly wasn't a joke. Two, I love you, right? You see, what they're doing here is keeping this tight grip on you by using this fake, reassuring sense of fabricated love. Because they're gaslighting you. Number three, I'm sorry you feel that way. But see, it's not them saying it, it's how they say it. It's more like I'm sorry you feel that way. Ooh, that was too scary. Yeah, it's more like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm not changing, so I'm just sorry that you feel that way. Even though they're not sorry that you feel that way, because they have no feelings, yet alone feelings towards you. Duh. Number four, this one goes like this. Hey, can you do me a favor? Hey, I really need your help. Can you do something for me? If you've been with a narc for quite some time, they have pretty much broken you down to now being a people pleaser to the narcissist. So therefore, that's their way of reeling you back in, of pretty much needing you. Not really needing you, but needing you to keep you around because they know they did you wrong. So, hey, can you do me a favor? I would really appreciate it. They don't appreciate nothing that you did for them. 5, I don't want to argue with you. Yes, you do, because that's all you love to do is argue. Need I say more? 6. After all I've done for you, what have you done for me other than cause me more misery and trauma that I need more money to go to therapy for? Thank you for the mental health crisis. I think that's enough. We don't need to go no more. That's it.
Bruh, I swear, I used to hate the word gaslight until I started to experience it. You can't tell me how to feel about a situation. If you did some trash, some BS, you did something you ain't had no business doing, you got caught, and I decided not to ever talk to you again, cut you off, act like you never existed, you were dead to me in my head, bruh, you can't make me feel bad about that. Can't nobody around me make me feel bad about that. Say I'm overreacting, none of that, bruh. You know what you did at the end of the day. It was never that serious. You doing the most. Like, how you mad at me for how I react? How you mad at me because you did something and now you got to face the consequences of that? How you mad at me for not being cool with you? Ain't we all grown? If I don't want to be cool with you no more, ain't we both grown? Why is you even crying about it? Why you tripping over it? Because I promise you, I'm not tripping over nothing. We not cool. So apparently you must be trying to leech off my energy because I'm not trying to leech off yours. At the end of the day, I'm perfectly fine with you being separated from me. I don't got to be cool with you. We ain't got to be friends. We ain't got to be nothing. To be honest, I already deleted you from my memory bank. You keep coming back. You keep reminding me. I wish you would stop doing that. Don't ever try to gaslight me, bruh. Like, I don't know what's going on. Like, I'm stupid. Like, I'm a duck out here. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm just an idiot. Like, people play you like you're an idiot. Then when you peep something, they act like you wrong. Just because of how you react, because you're overreacting. I'm not overreacting nothing. You're gaslighting me. I used to hate that word, but now, no, you're gaslighting me. Fuck out of here, bro.
If someone talks to you like this, they're gaslighting you. And here's how the grammar proves it. First, vague pronouns that shift blame. Gaslighters love saying people say or everyone thinks without naming anyone. People are worried about you. Who? What people? This vague language makes you question yourself without giving anything concrete to push back on. Real concern names names and gives specifics. Vague pronouns are a manipulation tactic. Second, passive voice to dodge accountability. Mistakes were made. By who? The rent didn't get paid. Who didn't pay it? Gaslighters use passive voice to make problems sound like they just happened with no one responsible. Compare that to, I forgot to pay the rent. Active voice equals accountability. Passive voice equals dodging responsibility while making you feel crazy for being upset. Third, flipping you statements to make you the problem. Watch how they turn everything back on you. You're too sensitive. You're overreacting. You always do this. Every sentence makes you the subject of the problem. Healthy communication says, I feel or I noticed. Gaslighters make every problem about your perception and not their actions. Fourth, questions that aren't really questions. Why are you always so dramatic? Did that really happen? Are you sure that's what I said? These questions aren't seeking information. They're challenges designed to make you doubt yourself and reality. Questions want answers. Gaslighting questions want you to second guess your memory. Fifth, absolutist language. You always, you never, everyone thinks. Gaslighters use absolutes to shut down conversation. You always make things about you is impossible to defend against because one counterexample doesn't erase always. This grammar traps you in an unwinnable argument while they avoid addressing actual issue. Grammar isn't just about correctness, it's about power. If someone consistently uses these patterns, trust your gut. You're not crazy. You're being manipulated.
Man, I know I ain't the only one to feel like this, but listen, after so long of trying to get somebody to understand you, and after being gaslighted by a narcissist and being made to feel like your feelings aren't valid, you honestly stop speaking on stuff and then you just shut down. Man, at a certain point, you just get tired of wasting your breath and trying to explain yourself to people who's just going to ignore what you're feeling and justify what they're doing and how they are treating you. It's honestly draining. Almost lost my mind trying to get somebody to understand how I feel. Now I'm quiet.
What are some examples of gaslighting that you could provide our viewers?
You're going to ask a question?
That was the question.
What was the question?
What examples can you provide our viewers to display what gaslighting looks like?
You never asked that.
I literally just did.
No, you didn't.
I could play back the video. I just did.
No, you didn't. You asked, what do our viewers do that could be a form of gaslighting?
No, when the fuck did I say that?
Bro, that's literally what you just said. That is a form of gaslighting right there. They make you believe that you're going crazy, that events that occurred didn't actually happen the way that you're remembering them.
I hate when somebody try to gaslight you and act like that you wrong, but you know deep down inside you not wrong, and they know that. Remember, I made that video and I said that's when that overthinking shit come into play. That's when you really know you right. You can tell when somebody trying to flip the script and try to manipulate you. It's called reverse psychology. See, a lot of people don't like taking accountability for the shit that they do because they don't want to seem like they a bad person. What really makes you a bad person is gaslighting the shit and keeping up the shit that you know that you did wrong. You wouldn't have to be a bad person if you just admit to the things that you do. If you know you're wrong, just admit to the shit that you did or what you done. It don't make you a bad person just because you're trying to fix your mistakes on the things that you did. It makes you a bad person for just keeping up the lies that you know you're wrong at.
One of the most dangerous manipulation tactics is when someone hurts you and then acts like nothing ever happened. They'll joke with you. They'll smile on your face. They'll even act like everything is cool, but they will never apologize. They'll never take ownership. They want you to pretend like nothing never happened while you're left questioning your reality. Yo, that's not peace. That's gaslighting. And it's actually emotional warfare designed to silence you just to protect their image. And check this out. When you mention it, they'll try to make you feel guilty for addressing it. They'll throw their rocks and hide their hands. They'll make efforts to flip the narrative and play the victim. But you're not crazy. You're aware. I don't give a dog who it is. Set the god doggone boundary and protect your peace. And never, ever, ever apologize for holding them accountable.
Toxic people often rely on a subtle form of psychological warfare known as gaslighting, not just to deny your reality, but to make you feel ashamed for even noticing their behavior. See, when you confront them with your truth, they twist the narrative to position themselves as the victim because accountability feels like an attack to someone who has built their life and their identity on avoidance. This isn't just manipulation. It's emotional conditioning. They become so comfortable in dysfunction that your honesty actually feels like a threat to the illusion that they've created. Don't internalize their discomfort, ever. Don't shrink your voice to preserve their ego. You've dealt with that long enough. Feeling hurt isn't the problem. Being made to feel wrong for expressing it is. Your pain is valid. Your voice deserves space. And anyone who tries to make you feel guilty for speaking, your truth is more committed to control than connection. Protect your clarity. Honor your boundaries, because the moment you stop apologizing for being hurt is the moment you start healing.
What is your point?
Are you telling me or chastising me for using a privileged motion? Is you fussing me out for using a privileged motion? Is that what you call yourself doing? What did you just say? What did you say? You're not going to allow me to do what? I mean, you laughing. I'm trying to hear what you're saying.
Okay, I think that you can hear me just fine, but for the record, I said I will not allow you to gaslight this community.
Gaslight?
Yes, sir. I suggest you look it up. We will continue with this appeal.
We'll deal with this after the appeal. Watch yourself.
As a reminder on the appeal.
Because I can use adjectives.
Excuse me, Mr. Mays, you are out of order.
When you dog me out and interrupt me and tell me I'm a gaslighter, I'm thinking that's some type of arsonist. And when I talk back to you, because I didn't call you no name or use no adjective, but I'm going to look up some and I'm going to remind you of what you call me sitting in that chair. Yeah, when you talk about me, you talk about folks. Gaslighting. Don't use no more adjectives for me. You can shake your head all you want. You can turn red all you want. Leave me alone. And how dare you talk to me like that? You don't know me. Talking about you gaslight. Who are you to judge me? On me with some adjectives, but you had decorum. When you sit in that seat, you're high to a high level of standards and decorum. I can talk about you till the cows come home. How dare you? You don't know me. You didn't know my daddy, you didn't know my mama, and you don't know me. I don't even hardly talk to you.
Point of order.
What's your point?
Mr. May stated that it's about to get funky in here, and I don't know what he's referring to.
Point of information.
What's your point?
Do you want me to tell you? Gaslighting and adjectives, it's finna get funky in here because I'm finna use a bunch of adjectives.
Okay.
I'm sitting here burnt to a crisp, and you think it's funny. You think it's cavalier. You wasted all that time to get 2 votes, and you talking about me gaslighting something. I don't like the adjectives. Gaslighting. Those are catchwords. To call me a fool, or to say something about somebody black if you sit up in that seat. I ain't buying it. I don't appreciate it. Business. I got a son older than you. Who do you think you disrespect and talking about gaslight?
Hey, that shit ain't, it's not funny, but OG, he was low key funny and he was high key funny as hell. Whoo! This one right here in particular is real interesting to me because there's so many more gaslighters now, at least that I understand, than I can remember, right? You know what it's like when you deal with them. Like it's literally like they said, it's like you're going crazy. It's like, yo, I know I ain't bugging. It's your ass. I know it's you, right?
What's that behind you?
I don't really knock him for not knowing when she said it, but that's the thing too. Most of the older generation don't really know what the term is. Now, they may know it as something else, right? Which is pretty much like lying, but gaslighting, she gaslit him. And then, which is one of the things I hate the most, right? And I had a experience with one of my favorite clients about gaslighting. Right. And it's always, I notice it always comes from people that are right leaning. They are the number one. They will gaslight and play victim fast as hell. They're always the victims in everything. But for, conversation's sake, this happened to me personally, especially this situation right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, not that she called me a gaslighter. It was, you started something, I responded, and then you wanted to clutch your pearls after I met you with the bullhorns. You know what I'm saying? People, I don't have time for the psychological warfare. You know what I'm saying? Let's get right to the shit. If you a guy, let's get to it. If we could knuckle up, let's do that. I'd rather do that than sit here and be trying to argue with people that haven't put in no work in life, actually. You know what I'm saying? It's reverse psychology. And it's I don't know, because I'm not a gaslighter, so I don't know if people know that they're doing it, or they just naturally do it because they're narcissists. I don't know. And it's making me crazy right now, even trying to think about the shit, because I'm not a narcissist. If you are a narcissist and you understand what I'm saying without responding as a narcissist, please let me know in the comments below, because this shit is low-key pissing me off. Low-key pissing me off. Also, it's to like identify microaggressions, especially right now. You know what I mean? Like you can check my comments or whatever, and you got these people that cap and say, oh, you're deleting comments. I haven't deleted one freaking comment. Not one. You get out of pocket,
I'm going to hide you from the channel, meaning you can still post on mine all day, but nobody's going to see it but you. So, but I haven't done that either. So I don't know what people are referring to. But what we're not going to do is come over here on this channel and gaslight black people. This is not the space for that. When I say it's a safe space, it's a safe space for black people not to be attacked like we are on every other platform and channel. We're done. I'm done with that. We're not doing that here. Okay. But, gaslighters, they never admit when they wrong. And you know, we pretty much got to set boundaries with these kind of people. Don't let people play with you like that. Don't let people play in your face, you know, try to make you feel like you crazy. It is some crazy people out here in this world, but don't let people play with you like that. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to put together a compilation to just to, you know, kind of point people in the right direction on what it is and how to identify it. You know, unfortunately, once you learn to identify it, you'll never be able to not see it again. So you can thank me and hate me later at the same time for that. But yeah, I have a family full of professional narcissists and gaslighters. All right, I've cut people off with the quickness, you know, and not out of, you know, and then like I said, he'll this will be a narcissist response. Well, it's because you don't like conflict. You don't like, no, I don't like arguing with dumb people that I can't beat up. I don't like, if you're over the internet, you know, like, I like to get physical. I used to box, I wrestled, played football. I'm a physical person. I like to get physical. It is what it is. All right. Let's cut the gray area where we're backing and forth in, and let's just go right to the gloves. I ain't with all this internet talking from your suburban home in West Virginia in the basement somewhere eating Cheetos. I ain't with none of that. You know what I'm saying? I like to get right to it. But just from experience in dealing with narcissistic people like this, it's really unfair, and you can't allow people to just treat you like that. It's gonna make you crazy. It ain't right, and they're not gonna learn their behavior if you keep dealing with it. You know what I mean? But that's the end of the video. Y'all let me know if y'all ever experienced this, and if you have, where have you experienced it? Via a relationship, work, racist gaslighting, you know what I mean? Victim gaslighting. There's so many different ways, you know, people can gaslight you, but I want to know what you guys have been through. Leave a comment below. Yeah, like, comment, share. Like the video, please. Numbers are reaching. The videos are being reached. The bigger the channel get, the more videos I can make. Primarily dropping every Wednesday at 8:45 p.m. Eastern Time. Ayobastle TV. Peace.